Hey guys, it's me Manshuk and welcome back to my channel. Today, let's talk about the benefits of working part-time rather than full-time. And as usual, like and subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell not to miss my future videos. The distinction between part-time and full-time employment extends beyond the number of hours you worked. So choosing part-time over full-time status will definitely impact many other factors. And it's not just the obvious ones like whether you would have health insurance or whether you would be eligible for other company perks. One of the most popular questions related to part-time employment is, what are the benefits part-timers are entitled to? First of all, company benefits are often available to full-time employees only, not part-timers, not interns, and not contractors in most cases. And therefore, most of them are typically ineligible for company-sponsored benefits such as health insurance or retirement plans. So this, however, is also depending on the employer. So you may be eligible for employee benefits depending on the state and the national laws. And also some rich employers may provide education and training bursaries, provide you with extra paid holidays or even paid vacation or employee discounts, which exist mainly in retail and food services. So when you take a new job, whether it's part-time or full-time, it is critical that you actually take your time and understand precisely what you're getting as part of the benefits package. And also the good thing is that as more and more people explore the practicality of part-time work, more companies are looking for part-time workforce to join them, especially today. So aside from the obvious financial implications to hire a part-timer for an employer, there is a slew of other advantages and pitfalls. So let's see the most obvious benefits of working part-time as opposed to full-time. Benefit number one, working part-time is perfect for family-oriented people, particularly those who cherish the ability to spend their time with their kids at home, or those parents who want to be more engaged in their kids' school lives and even beyond school time. So therefore, part-time employees enjoy more leisure time, and it doesn't matter whose extracurriculum it is, yours or your kids' ones. Benefit number two, part-time employees save more money on additional costs related to attending offices 5 days per week. Before the pandemic, the extra costs of attending the office were obvious. So the most vivid ones were saving on gas, cars, and insurance. But in 2020, when everyone started working remotely, most of the workforce, there are still indirect costs that you associate your time worked versus time not worked. Benefit number three, part-timers tend to work on multiple projects, including pursuing a degree while working. So here I'm talking mostly about students who study full-time and work part-time, and also professionals who want to change their careers, smoothly transition into a new professional direction, can also consider part-time job as a way to get an entry-level job, working, for example, 10 or 20 hours per week, but gaining the field experience until they can switch to full-time jobs after completing a degree or obtaining a professional certification. Even if they don't pay well in the beginning, such endeavors provide a lot of personal joy. Benefit number four is that working part-time opens new job opportunities. When there are no full-time roles available within a particular organization, employees may take part-time work to position themselves as the obvious contender when a desired full-time position becomes available. After all, if an employer is hesitant to recruit an inexperienced individual on a full-time basis, the company may be more willing to accept an enthusiast on a part-time basis if this individual exhibits a strong desire to learn the profession and thus saving money for the employer. So benefit number five is working part-time increases your chances to earn more money, diversifying your services. While it may appear to be counterintuitive, but working part-time can sometimes allow the individual to earn more money, depending on the industry, of course, they're working in. For example, combining two jobs, that is 20 hours per week and 10 hours per week job, may result in a higher total income than a single full-time job. Another great indirect benefit of working part-time is reduced stress stress, improved health, and learning to manage your finances, organize your daily routines around your multiple jobs, and overall it gives you an opportunity to reduce your dependence on a single job, which I think is super important today. So it may surprise you, but part-time employees frequently suffer less financial stress because they can adjust their expenditures to match their flexible income. And I can say for sure on my own example is that while my income became flexible starting last year, I never ran out of money, ever, thanks to the ability to predict and cut everything that I don't need. So in the end, my bank account is more thankful than when I had a stable income. Instead of spending half of my salary on things that I don't need, I saved aggressively around 50 to 60% of my stable income. And this allows me today to enjoy my part-time gigs like YouTubing, for example, and allow me to share my knowledge. So working part-time trend is diametrically opposed to the known phenomena such as cost of living inflation, where your spendings grow proportional with your income. In other words, people can adjust to a somewhat lower standards of living or cheaper standards of living. And basically, people found that working fewer hours is preferable than adding a list of responsibilities to their daily tasks, stretching the working hours. So now let's see if part-time employees have any job security compared to full-timers. Job security may truly go either way. Part-time employees are viewed as less replaceable by some employers since they often earn less money and don't enjoy the same perks as full-time employees. Plus, part-timers can very well demonstrate that they're able to complete the work faster than full-timers. I know cases when part-timers were better than full-timers, and when there was a discussion about whom to let go, great part-timers posed a real threat to full-timers. I guess it depends on the level of your experience and your overall motivation to do the quality work and become the first choice. Others may argue that full-time workers are better trained, have more experience, and are more difficult to replace. Thus, they're more valued than part-timers, which makes sense too. So therefore, I think it's reasonable to assume that neither provides much more employment stability than the other. So full-time employment, on the other hand, may be your best alternative if you want a higher salary, if you want better benefits, and you can devote the majority of your weekdays to work. And also, if you want a job promotion, full-time work may be the best option. There is no doubt. Again, nothing is rock solid. The job market is very, very dynamic, and you may end up working less if you, for example, work for a performance-based company where you have the freedom to choose your schedule. But if you are a little bit more experienced to work faster and more efficiently than the rest of the team, you may not lose any of the perks that a full-time position offers on paper while managing your work successfully in a shorter time. I post corporate business and job-related videos. Watch my next videos about careers to avoid the lowest paying jobs in 2021 and 2022. Hit the bell not to miss my future videos. I love you guys so much. See you next time. Bye.